Hi, I'm Jonathan Schultheis. I'm with North Carolina State University and reside in the Department of Horticultural Science. And I'm the lead person for the production management program on a number of crops, including sweet potatoes. And we're out in the field today harvesting one of our studies. This is a study that is part of a PhD project by Keith Starke, and he is looking for ways to make more efficient the production of sweet potatoes. That's what we do. And he's going to be working on, he's been working on in-row spacing, but particularly between row spacing. And there's been a lot of interest by the industry in this particular idea. And so he's trying to execute that to see if we can have more efficiency when producing sweet potatoes. So this is just one study of many. This is on the research station here at the Cunningham Research Station here in Kinston. And so I'm going to turn this over to Keith to describe in a little bit more detail what we're trying to do with this study.
Good morning, my name is Keith Starke and I work here in the Department of Horticulture at NC State University. We're here today at the Cunningham Research Station in Kinston, North Carolina, and today we're going to be harvesting a between row and in row spacing study that I'll be applying for my PhD work. This is the first year of the study, and we established this study on June 30th. Today is October 20th. And what we're doing now is looking for a way to increase per acre production for commercial growers. Primarily, we're looking at the effects of between row spacing. We included the in row spacings of 8, 12, and 16 inch. We have seen a difference with Covington where the 12-inch spacing seems to be the optimum compared to 8-inch or 16. So we wanted to include that today in this trial. And we have also seen, as far as the between row spacings, we're looking at 30-inch being the tight row spacing, 36-inch, 42-inch, and 48. Whereas there has been some work internationally with production in New Zealand using 30-inch rows, and we know here domestically that some growers do use as wide as 48-inch rows due to their on-farm setups with other crops that they're producing. The 36-inch row spacing, we do have some commercial growers on that right now here in North Carolina, and we have other states that we know of that are producing processing potatoes on 34-inch rows. Those things we'll continue to evaluate. So another aspect that we want to evaluate in this study is the effect of wider row spacings to the narrower row spacings as far as weed competition with the crop. We feel that we get a better faster row covering with the narrower spacings on 30-inch or 36-inch. And this year we were able to incorporate, with the collaboration of the North Carolina Department of Agriculture, the technology of drone use over these crops to hopefully get some footage that would illustrate those concepts of weed competition and row coverage of the crop. We also feel that if we can just pick up the same linear yields on a between row analysis, that by having more rows per acre we could increase yield that way. So those are things that we'll look at. As far as future work goes, we will be kind of feathering in new planting techniques such as horizontal planting, where we use a longer cutting of sweet potato, and also a sleeve planter that's been designed by a couple different equipment manufacturers. So those things will be evaluated for future work. We appreciate the collaboration of multiple growers that loaned equipment to us to make this study possible, and we thank you for that.